Solitude builds, but loneliness destroys. Apparently, both terms seems to have the same meaning and same effects on human lives, but actually, both terms fundamentally different in their meaning and usage. Solitude means when individuals choose to be alone, to have privacy and have time to think, to overcome particular challenges, and to think about wonders of the world and come with new ideas and helpful ideas. Actually, they have friends, they can be with other people, but because of the importance of thinking and bringing new ideas, they choose to be alone. But in contrast, loneliness means that people or individuals want to be with other people, but they cannot find the right chances and they lose their chances to be with some people they want, and that's why they stay alone. And loneliness mostly follows with sorrow, grief, and some problems. That's why when we talk about solitude, it means that we talk about a particular and important and effective time in human life that individuals choose to think and to create helpful ideas, and also to think about establishing helpful relationships with other people before starting relationships or the continuation of relationships. But loneliness, the effects of the absence of particular people in individuals' lives, or the result of the absence of helpful relationship. That's why when we choose to be alone for a while, we have our privacy. It's an important part of human's life, especially for those who think about the different aspects of life and also look to different aspects of life critically. It's very important to have a solitude and have privacy and have particular time to think. But for people who suffer from loneliness, it's mean that they want to be with some who and some people, but they cannot find the right people or the real opportunity to spend time with other people, and they feel in sorrow and grief. That's why when we think about some terms that based on linguistic uses may have same or similar meaning, but in the real life there are many differences in the real meaning and the practical aspects of terms and words. As I mentioned, the difference between solitude and loneliness. That's why we have to try our best to have particular time to think, to have privacy, to rearrange our ideas, to think about our relationships, but we have to listen the aspect of loneliness and prevent loneliness, and we have to try our best to think instead of going with sorrow or grief. And thinking builds and develop our abilities, our mental strength, but sorrow and grief destroys our mental, our spiritual and emotional situation and strength. That's why it's very important to know the differences between solitude and loneliness, and go with solitude to build new ideas and think about the wonders of the world. And when we feel alone, try to be with friends, with family, and some who can help us to have a helpful life or happier life, or create some helpful idea for the future. Always we have to think about the differences between or among the main aspects and main meaning and circumstances and conditions of terms and words when we use in our writings or speaking or daily lives. Thank you.